Right, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to an old career mode. Today we are back with the Everton career mode and I'm pretty excited to get into this one. We've got a huge game, probably the biggest game in this entire career mode that I just completely skipped and didn't play. And then we just moved on to a completely different career mode, which has turned out to be Leverkusen. We moved on to Chelsea after this, and then Leverkusen. But it's been a while, and I thought there is leftover business, there is undone business that's been completely left over, and I feel like we need to try and complete it. I need to sort this face cam out, because I'm currently streaming on my PS5, and this is fucking completely different to the other, my PC face cam. It's terrible, this face cam, honestly. I do apologise. From the Everton career mode we moved to Chelsea. I'm gonna have a look at how long ago it is since. So we finished the Everton career mode early April, and it's now like mid-May sort of thing. So the Chelsea career mode was not even long at all. I think Chelsea career mode took us like 2 weeks to complete. But now we move back onto Everton to try and obviously finish off the entire career mode that's been based around this. We obviously have, I'm pretty certain, won the league with Everton. If I can sort of remind myself of what we've done with this amazing looking team, I'm pretty certain we've won the league. League titles won, yeah. So we won the league. By the way, that record is incredible as a manager. That is actually incredible. Bearing in mind my record transfer fee is only 67 million, and I've managed to turn this team around to what they are. That's incredible. 452 in 167. 35 losses. That's not even bad. Incredible. What a team, man. What a team. Look at this. Oh, hold on. We can potentially do a treble here. A Mickey Mouse treble, because it's the Europa League, but we can do a treble nonetheless. We've got the Premier League, which we won. We won the FA Cup, and we're in the final of the Europa League. I guess we'll get into it. T12G, hello mate, how you doing? Yeah, you might be confused on Everton. I don't think you were on this channel when we were doing this career mode. I think you joined during the Chelsea career mode. I'm pretty certain. Not 100%, but hey-ho. But how's everybody doing today? I'm sorry I haven't streamed the past like 3 days. I haven't uploaded since the weekend either. I've currently got a video ready for Leicester career mode. I just haven't edited it yet. I will get on to doing that probably tomorrow, so I can upload it on like Saturday or Sunday. So I probably won't be streaming Saturday either. So we'll have to deal with that. I think, what do you reckon, pink or yellow? Yeah, we'll go on yellow. We'll go on yellow. What one? Legendary. Why is it down to legendary? Push shit up to ultimate. Alright, let's recap ourselves on this. Like, literally was the best. I wouldn't say the best. We've probably had better rebuilds. But nonetheless, this was an incredible rebuild. A total of 4 seasons. We've got Pickford. He's now the captain. We've got Chilwell, Chancellor Mbemba, Christensen, Bogle. We've got Bentancur, who's been incredible. Calvin Phillips, Hudson-Odoi. We used him at Leverkusen, and he isn't the best. He isn't great. We've got Gonzalo Plata. This man right here is ridiculous. What a player he is, honestly. An insane player. Like, if you need a decently cheap like forward to get on a career mode, this man right here is your answer. He's incredible. We've got Lukaku and then Calvert-Lewin up top. I do usually start Moise Kean for Calvert-Lewin because Calvert-Lewin's leaving in the summer, but he's not allowed to play in this game apparently. Dobbin, incredible. Maxi, Kuyol in there. Oh, yeah, it's a brilliant team all round, isn't it? Brilliant team. Right, we're going to get into it then. The final. City of Manchester Stadium. What the fuck is that? I don't know. Is that just another name for, like, the Etihad or something? Or is this genuinely... Oh my god. We're playing a Europa League final in the Etihad. And it's called the City of Manchester Stadium. What? Why isn't it just called the Etihad? Have they not got licenses or something?
And this is it. The majority of fans are inside the stadium now, and the tension is palpable here ahead of the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the position is, of course...
So going to check out Manish. I will be in the Leverkusen career mode later on. I am doing 2 streams today, people, to make up for the days that I've missed. And oh my god, I remember them games against Dortmund, man. Look at that. We've had a tougher run. Yes, I will be signing Granit Xhaka for Leverkusen tonight. Hopefully tonight, if I remember. But we are going to be streaming tonight, Leverkusen career mode as normal. But I just thought I'd do a second stream, a little stream, just before that, on finishing the job. We need to finish it. It needs to be done. You can't just leave a career mode without fucking playing in a Europa League final that we fought so well to get here. But see how we go. And by the way, FIFA feels so much better on my PlayStation than my PC. I just prefer streaming. I mean, look at my face cam, breath. Look at my face cam difference between my PC and my PlayStation 5. It's incredible. Plata. What a start this could be. Go on. Go on. A die! Ah, he loves a finesse shot, but... I don't know. He's been so good in this career mode. Just not the best in the Leverkusen career mode. Which is a shame. To be fair, 3 times a charm would be... That would just be insane, look, to have a player play so well for the 3rd time, because we used him at Everton, we had him at Chelsea, obviously, and I think I ended up selling him at Chelsea, because I used him at Everton, and then we got Leverkusen in the next career mode anyway, so it was like... Oh my god. Lewin! Oh, what a save that is. What a save. Also, lineup for the Newcastle game just got announced before this stream. I'm looking forward to it. I would have loved Joe Linton on the left for this game, to be honest, because Brighton's fullbacks are just insane. Like, our Estepinion's going to have a field day against us, I reckon. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm kind of worried. We need a win. Yeah, I'm kind of worried. I would rather in this situation... I was going to say I'd rather be playing Manchester City. I don't think I would. You don't know what Brighton's going to show up. Brighton just lost 5-1 to Everton the other week. But then they also just beat Arsenal 3-0 at the weekend. So it's like, if that Brighton shows up, I genuinely think we're fucked, even if we're playing at home. They've scored here. What? Are you fucking... Oh, I've had three days away from this game. Are you taking the piss? That's incredible how that happens. Oh my fucking god. You can't make my luck up. You actually can't. Look at this. It's a brilliant stop from Pickford. Get the ball away there. Now. Now. Put your foot through, but not. He waits. Oh, I don't believe that. He's hit it off the player into the goal. If this is the way I lose a Europa League, I ain't going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy. It's 1-0 to Porto. What was on about with the Newcastle game? I'm not even sure at this point. I'm genuinely not sure, but just to say I'm worried about Brighton. Matoma and Estepinion against Kieran Trippier. I ain't looking forward to it. It's a nice pass. Bensinco. Bogle. Not the best bar leg. Phillips. Ah, that nearly worked. Freddie, hello mate. You alright? Go on, Christensen. Good challenge.
action potentially.
I've got a Red Bull to try and fuel me because I've been insanely tired coming.
Oh, the chances on Stuart.
Oh, fuck. We've lost it already. I was saying, I've been insanely tired coming home from work this week. Part of the reason why I haven't been streaming. This ain't helping playing this game. If you lose today, I think it's Liverpool's. We just need 2 wins. We still have an advantage on Liverpool. We have more games to play, more points to get. Our goal difference is more significant. And, on top of that, we'll play Leicester and Chelsea, which are 2 very, very winnable games. If we lose to Brighton, yeah, it's going to be a bit fucking sketchy. But Leicester and Chelsea are, like, so winnable. Chelsea is going to be a tough game. Leicester, you've got to fucking beat them, especially when you're playing at home. And Chelsea, don't get us wrong, will be tough, but all we need is the win there. That's all we'd need. I know it sounds easy just saying that, but... Oh, fuck this over, lads. We're 2-0 down at half-time. Jacob, hello. Patters, hello, mate. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous, to be honest. It depends what Brighton side comes out. If the Brighton that played against Everton come out, it'll be a piece of piss. If it's the Brighton who have just fucking hammered Arsenal at the weekend, I think we're potentially fucked. So Newcastle kicked off at 8. Kicking off at 7:30, aren't we? Right, we've got to do something about this. Constant pressure, press off the possession loss, forward runs, every fucking body possible into that box. You've got to go for it. Right, I've brought Maxi on forward to die. He's just not doing his job. Need to score early against them. I'd say so. We're very good at doing that, though. We are very good at doing that. 60 minutes in against fucking Tottenham. I know it's a completely different team, but we were like 3-4-0 up. We like to get early goals. Oh no. We like to get early goals. They've got a pen. I don't fucking believe this. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh no, 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 no. We're getting fucking walloped, lads. What on earth is going on here? What a disaster this is. Why have I returned to this shit? No, fucking hell. I've got no hope. I've completely fucked it, lads. I'm so sorry. I should have just left it. I shouldn't have come back for the trophy. I really should have just left it. I feel bad now. This was such a good career mode, and I fucked it. Oh, what a pass that would have been as well. Bollocks. What have I done? Dobbin, mate, you're probably my only hope. I get Kuyol in as well. I know I've just got a high Kuyol in. We've just got to get attacking players in. Doesn't really matter about Calvin Phillips.
Galeno, potential danger.
Shit.
Muriel. Opportunity.
You can't lose 4-0 in the final.
Not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Please, lads. Shite ball. Absolutely shite. Why have I brought St. Maximin on to try and change a game of football? Since when has that ever worked? Because it fucking hasn't in real life.
Muriel. Oh, good defending to stop a decent looking attack.
Lukaku starts to make a run then stops. What is the point? Thoughts on Tony's ban? I feel terrible for him, and I'm kind of angry myself because I like watching Brentford play. I like Brentford doing well, and I like how Tony's doing. But you can't argue against it. He fucking deserves it. He's broken the law, and just because he's a famous person and he's a footballer and has a shit ton of money, you can't just get away with breaking the law. So like, legal-wise and that, it's the right fucking thing. But I just think it's horrible for Brentford because you've now got to find a person who's going to score goals of a consistency that Tony does. I still think Brentford will be a very good team. They might be a little bit worse off next season than they have been this season. It's still probably going to be a top 10 finish for them this season regardless. But next season it might be a little bit tougher. I still think they're going to be a good team. It's just a shame they're going to be missing someone who's scoring close to 20 plus goals every Premier League season, you know. 20 goals goes a long fucking way. That's a lot of points that he's picked up just from scoring them goals, you know. Oh, we've hit the post. We haven't even been unlucky, to be honest. We actually have played really bad. I think that's the first like thing we've had on goal, and hitting the woodwork doesn't even class as on target, so it's worked in real life a few times. Has it? Bringing Maxi off the bench wins you games in real life. We've lost. We've lost. Oh, lads. First of all, it's a Mickey Mouse trophy anyway. We're playing a Europa League final in the Etihad Stadium, for fuck's sake. Why? Why? And, yeah, Porto have just demolished her. Unlucky. We still won a FA Cup and Premier League in this season, so I'm not going to complain. It could have been a good treble, but we've just got to accept our fate. It's a shame. It was a nice return to this career mode for the 20 minutes. Completely changed the game. Against Burnley, Potters, come on. Against Burnley. It was big points for her at that point in the league, in the season. It's Burnley.
This is what they've wanted. Now it's in their possession. The winners of the UEFA Europa League.
I think if you bring like fucking Nabil Bentaleb off the bench against Burnley, he'd probably change the game.
And I think they have every intention of making this last
as long as
possible. One more trophy left, why not? Yes.
Premier League club at the time.
And now they get to enjoy the moment.
What happened to them again?
They
got relegated, didn't they? Who should I get in Villa? I'd get a bit more depth in, I'd say, your midfield. I'd go with Naby Keita. In real life I wouldn't, because he's just going to constantly be injured. I'd go with Naby Keita. Obviously I don't think you'd be able to get him for free on FIFA. It doesn't matter though, Patos, does it? When Burnley were in the Prem, they're always shit. They've done well when they come up. And then they turn shit. But I don't want to hear the excuse of trying to say Maxi changes a game of football. I don't want to hear it. You yourself even think Maxi's a fucking poor player. Because you've said it a few times in the live chat. Oh, Maxi this, Maxi that. I don't want to hear it. If he comes off the bench today against Brighton, if he's even on the bench, and fucking scores a brace or something that wins us the game, maybe fair enough. He might prove us wrong. But until he proves us wrong, we'll see. If he can do it against Brighton, fair enough. Does it against Burnley, well done. You've done it against Burnley. You think Alonso Maxman is our best winner? Okay. What a shame this was, lads. Did you see the Sunderland game the other day? I did. I had a bet on Sunderland as well. The only time I'd actually bet on Sunderland winning a fucking game of football, and they lost. They're pathetic. They're absolutely pathetic. Don't get us wrong, it still goes down as a good first season back into the Championship. They've done very well. But to get to that fucking latter stage and lose to Luton is crazy. I hope Luton come up now, to be fair. I mean, Coventry and Luton are fucked in the Premier League. They are fucked, and I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. I don't want to hear anyone making up some excuse that they're going to fucking survive the Premier League. I don't want to fucking hear it. But it would be nice to just have someone like that up like Luton. 6 points for them. 6 points could go a long way, I suppose, for a lot of teams. It's interesting to see teams like this coming up. I mean, Norwich, Watford have all stayed down. You've got Blackburn who are staying down this season. I mean, Burnley, Sheffield United have come up, to be fair. But then you've still got Bournemouth, potentially Nottingham Forest will stay up. Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, Burnley, fucking Sheffield United, Luton possibly. That's already 5 clubs you wouldn't really expect to be in the Premier League. Or like consistently in the Premier League. We'll see what happens next season. Well, now they'll do next season without Amad Diallo. I think they'll do a little worse. I think... Oh, actually, I don't know. To be fair, I think they'll still get playoffs. Again, they won't get automatically promoted. Until they have a really solid state championship club, some of them aren't getting automatically promoted. With the team they have now, even with Diallo, they didn't get automatically promoted. And they very, very nearly missed out on playoffs. That to rely on other teams to get playoffs. They signed Joe Bellingham. Who signed him? Whoever signed him, good fucking luck, because... Just because he's Jude Bellingham's brother doesn't mean he's going to be a good player. But yeah, the Prem's just going to be so weird to see. I mean, you've got Newcastle battling in the top 4. You've got Brighton battling for Europe now. You've got Fulham, Brentford doing insanely well. You've got Bournemouth who have stayed up in the Premier League, which is crazy. Nottingham Forest, I expected them to stay up, considering they signed a whole new fucking team. They could still go down, but I think Nottingham Forest will be sound, to be honest. This is crazy. The Premier League's an absolute madness. But I think for the next few seasons, I think Manchester City just rattle the Premier League. Like, I think City are going to win a good, 3 in a row. I hate to say it, 'cause I would just love Newcastle, even next season, to just have an even better season and, potentially win the league. But no. For as long as City have someone who's scoring 30-odd Premier League goals for them every season, they're going to be winning that league. The way they played against Real Madrid last night, the world's finished. The world is finished. There is no team in the entire world that beats that team if they play like that. They're not going to play like that every game, don't get us wrong. I mean, we drew 3-3 at them at home this season. But if they play like they did against Real Madrid last night, there is no other team in the entire world that'll beat that team. They were fucking incredible. The fact they had 70-odd% possession against a midfield of Toni Kroos and Modric and that, it's filthy. It's disgusting, and you shouldn't be allowed to play football like that, but it is what it is. But yeah, I think City win the next 2 or 3 Prems. You have a decently surprised one, maybe Chelsea come back, they win a Premier League. I don't think Liverpool will be there, to be honest. I think it'll take a little bit longer for Liverpool to rebuild to the state of winning another Premier League title. Newcastle will come close, I think. Will not win one, but will come very, very fucking close in the next 2 or 3 years. It depends how European football treats you. Because obviously they're changing the Champions League as well next year, so you play even more games. I think you play 8 games in this table. It's not even group stages anymore. So you've got 8 games in there, and then if you get through, you've got 2 legs in each of the round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals. You've got 2 legs in them each. Which is an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, and then you've got the final if you reach it. You could potentially be playing nearly another half a season of football, and it's all midweek in between all of your actual regular season football. Newcastle are going to struggle. we're not, I don't think, fit enough and ready enough for Europe. Team-wise, I think our team will do very well in Europe, personally. Even if it is the Champions League, I think we'll do very well. But fitness-wise and like all of our sort of, what do you call it, like backroom staff and all the equipment and everything and the facilities, we are not fucking ready for Europe. No chance. We're not far away, but we're not ready. We did a new season with Everton. No, I'm not. That is the end with Everton. That is the finish with Everton. Oh, I literally just come on and play that Europa League final, and we've lost 4-0. So we're not getting the Prem title for 4 or 5 years. I think we'll get close. We've been, well, I mean, we could potentially be finishing 3rd this season. I think we'll come close. I think in between 4 and 5 years, we will finish 2nd at least once. But it'll be a while off until we actually go the extra distance. Because like I said, City are going to absolutely dominate football. The football world. Champions League, Premier League, whatever else they're going to be playing in. They're going to dominate it for the next few years. For as long as they keep Erling Haaland. And it's not just because of him. It isn't just because of him. Bobby will only go. Alright, if we get conference one season, that will be our first trophy. Yeah, I think like to be honest, I feel like an FA Cup, like a FA Cup or Carabao Cup would be our very first trophy under Eddie Howe. But European fuck off. Nah. This can't be. Tottenham Hotspur won the Champions League. That can't be right. I won't even be able to look back, will I? Bollocks. There's no way. Fuck me. Oh, it's embarrassing, that, like. That is bad. I despise that club. Yeah, I despise United. But yeah, people, I'm going to end the stream now and get myself prepared for the Newcastle game. I am genuinely worried. I have like that horrible feeling in my stomach. I'm like, I'm genuinely quite worried for it. But it is what it is. Brighton are a good team. We'll see how we'll play against them. I think one of the only better things that goes towards us is we've stayed at home this week and we're at home. Brighton have had to travel. Their fans have had to travel an unreal amount of miles to the other side of the country. We would have had to done the same, and we did earlier this season. Our team was very slightly different, as in like that mindset would have been so much different at that start of the season. I remember a 0-0 draw against Brighton, very close to the start of the season. Things are different now. We've got the mindset of we're 2 wins away, we're 6 points away from making Champions League football. Can you imagine the amount of bonuses the players would get as well? I'd imagine for getting top 4, the players us having clauses and that, they get like a pay rise or some shit. My dad supports Newcastle, let's go. Which next game you go in Newcastle? I'm not going to another one this season, so I don't know. I'd imagine I might get to one next season. We're getting next season shirt. I will be, yes. I've got all 3 I've got the home, away, alternate, and I've also got one of the special edition shirts. The one that we played against Brighton in, which was like a one-time sale, I'm certain. Although I think they've re-brung them out. It was only meant to be a one-time sale, but I think they've brought them out again. So I've got 4 Newcastle shirts from this season, and I'll be getting all of them again next season. I haven't got any players on the back. I was meant to get Prince, but I've just never gotten around to do it. So next season I think I'll have to get a Kieran Trippier one. I think it looks best on the home one. That's what I was originally planning with this one. So I have to get Kieran Trippier on one of them Probably Isaac Almirongs, I love him. And then maybe if we do release a 4th shirt, any new signing. New Juventus kit looks good. There's been a lot of people on social media saying it looks shit. I think it looks nice. I think Juventus have practically always had good shirts. I do like this season's one. But yes, people, I'm going to be live after the Newcastle game, so I'm going to go now. I'll be live, it'll be finished before 10, so I'll be live around 10 o'clock-ish. We're continuing on with the Leverkusen Kreml. I just wanted to do an earlier stream to make up for not streaming for the past 2 to 3 days. I just want to do an earlier one, get this out of the way, this Everton career mode bit out of the way, and then we're back on to a normal Leverkusen career mode, which is going swimmingly. Well, as of recent, it's been going a bit tits up because we're like 4th in the league now. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. Anyway, people, enjoy the Newcastle game if you're watching it. We'll see you after our DJ Army. I'm doing our remade. I'll speak to you all after the Toon game. I will either be severely depressed or very happy. We'll find out.